What's up, everybody? It's Tim here with Sober Nation. I'm making a quick video in response to an article that we posted a couple hours ago that seems to have gotten a lot of traction and started a lot of conversation on the website and on social media. And the article is about a young man named Clay Shepard who died of a drug overdose, and his family wrote a really honest and heartfelt obituary about the cause of his death and how drugs were pretty much responsible. And it just got me thinking. I've been thinking about it for a couple of hours because, it might not be the most politically correct thing to say, but this kid he's a good-looking kid. He probably comes from some kind of suburban neighborhood and upbringing, and I'm sure that has a lot of the reason as to why this story, if you will, has gotten so much publicity, because it's gone viral on a lot of different websites, not just ours. And I wanted to make a point to mention that addiction and overdose is way more prolific than just a story that pops up on Facebook every now and then. And the answer to that is always being there to extend a helping hand to somebody, because it affects millions of people, and everybody knows someone. Even people that don't understand addiction that well, everyone knows somebody that struggles. It's just a fact. The numbers are just too great. I think the last article I read, we're at like 23 million people that are struggling with substance abuse of some kind. So if we just keep in mind how prolific it is and how easy it is to just reach out to somebody and see if they're okay and see if there's anything that you can do to help. I mean, the impact that has on people is difficult to describe, and I say that from experience because I've been there and I know what it's like to be alone and desperate and want to reach out but be too afraid and be so full of shame and fear. And then when somebody just approaches you, it's like a huge weight off your back. And just imagine what that feels like to somebody that thinks that there's no other way, and the good that can do, and the joy that you could potentially bring that person if they're able to find recovery. So I don't want to ramble on too much about it. I just thought that it was important to mention that because, yeah, this story is emotional and has gotten a lot of attention, but it's just one example of tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people that die from addiction every year. Probably over the course of a couple of years, but still, the numbers are really, really great. Tons and tons and tons of people die, and that's just a fact of it. So next time you see somebody that is having a hard time, or that you think may be hiding something, or you think is probably struggling, just ask them if they're okay, because it's difficult to explain the impact that simple act can do. Thanks again. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section. I'm really excited about starting a conversation about this because I think it's really important, and I think really it's the biggest thing that people can do for other people that are struggling with addiction. Once again, this is Tim, SoberNation.com. Until next time.